So you're thinking about getting clear aligners, right? And I bet there's one huge question just sitting there in your mind. How long is this really going to take? Well, in this explainer, we're diving right in to get you that answer. Okay, this is it. It's the number one question on everyone's list. What's the timeline? How long do I actually have to wait to see that amazing new smile? Let's not waste any time and get right to it. All right, let's just tackle the big one head on. The question I know you're hoping has a yes answer. Can you really get a brand new, transformed smile in just 6 months? And you know what? The short answer is yes. It's absolutely possible. And it's all thanks to these incredible advances in digital planning. See, the whole journey to a new smile, it's not this huge multi-year commitment like it used to be. It's gotten so much more efficient, so much more precise. No, really, it's true. For a lot of people who just have some mild crowding or spacing issues, the whole treatment can be done and dusted in about 6 months. Just think about that for a second. A totally significant, life-changing result in the time it takes for, like, spring to turn into fall. But of course, every single smile has its own unique story, right? So your personal timeline, it's going to be shaped by a few really key things. You've got the complexity of your case, your own unique biology and how your body heals, and then, and this one is huge, how consistent you are with wearing your aligners. Now, all this speed and predictability, it's not just some kind of magic trick. Nope, it's all the result of a super precise digital blueprint that gets created just for you before you even pop in that first aligner. Okay, this right here, this is the secret sauce. Seriously, with this advanced 3D planning, there's absolutely zero guesswork involved. Your orthodontist literally maps out every single tooth movement from the very beginning to the very end. That's what makes the whole journey so efficient and so incredibly precise. And as you can see, the whole process is laid out in this really clear step-by-step path. It all kicks off with a simple consultation, then you move on to that cool high-tech 3D scan, and honestly, before you know it, you're on your way, progressing through your aligners. It's this perfectly guided journey where you're never left wondering what's coming up next. All right, let's switch gears and talk about the most important person in this whole journey, and that's you. Believe it or not, you have way more influence on how fast you see results than you probably think. Think of it this way. Your daily habits are basically the fuel that makes this whole engine run fast and smooth. And yeah, things like great oral hygiene and showing up for your checkups, they definitely matter. But there is one single habit that's more important than anything else when we're talking about speed. And here it is. This number is the absolute key. 22. Wearing your aligners for at least 22 hours a day is the single most critical factor for staying on track. See, it's that gentle but constant pressure that keeps your teeth moving steadily right where they're supposed to go. Okay, so keeping all of that in mind, let's break down what the typical timelines actually look like. This should give you a really good ballpark idea of where your own smile journey might land. So you can see the breakdown right here. We've got simple cases that can be as quick as 6 months. Then you've got your more moderate alignment needs. Those are usually around 9 to 12 months. And even the more complex corrections often wrap up by that 18-month mark. And here's the real kicker. If you're really good about wearing your aligners, a lot of people find they finish up on the shorter end of these estimates. And look, when you put these timelines right next to some other systems out there, the advantage really pops. That super precise digital planning we were talking about, it's not just some fancy gimmick. It actually streamlines the entire process, which, you guessed it, often leads to a faster finish. Okay, let's fast forward a bit. You've done it. You've worn your very last aligner. So what happens now? And what's the real payoff here, beyond just having beautifully straight teeth? You know, one of the absolute best parts of this whole journey is that you don't have to wait until the very end to see things happening. Because the aligners are clear, you literally get to watch your smile transform in real time. And let me tell you, that is so incredibly motivating. And this is a point I really, really want to drive home. This journey, it's about so much more than just cosmetics. Having a properly aligned bite means better long-term dental health, it means more comfort, and it means everything just works better every single day. And finally, to lock in that incredible investment you've made in your health and your confidence, we have retainers. This is the final, simple, but absolutely essential step. It's what makes sure your amazing new smile stays exactly where it's supposed to be, for good. So you see, in the end, it's not really just about the timeline, is it? It's about taking a faster, smarter path to a more confident you. The journey itself might take 6 or 12 or 18 months, but the results, they last a lifetime. So I guess the only real question left is, what would you do with a new smile?